Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting, his rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Parker, great D that time from Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent him from converting in close.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Aldridge. 3-on-3. Here's Leonard. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 13 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Love.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Leonard dishes to Parker. Over in the corner, Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got 5 points so far.
Hey, guys, going back to Aldridge, last season was a difficult one for him. He had the torn ligament in his left thumb, but still fought through it to become the Blazers' all-time leader in rebounding. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Parker against Irving. It's Parker with the drive. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And a wide open look for Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Aldridge a screen. Nobody near Parker. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Smith for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. A floater, and it's sent back by Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And then Shumpert in there for Kevin Love. Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Feeds it to Mills. Diaw, the screen. Mills passes to Diaw. Martin wide open. He fires. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's blocked. They recover it. Shumpert gets a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Again, Martin missing. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. It's tipped. It's stolen by West. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Diaw. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. LeBron kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Can they get it? And the rejection by James. The 3 ball. Good. LeBron's got 5.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms. Preventing a poor performance.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down a triple.
On the court for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. Martin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's West in at the 5 down low. Here's Dellavedova. Outside jumper. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Shumpert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. The Spurs shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. San Antonio, that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Fry with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. No good from Fry.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Well, talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, standing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And, boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. LeBron comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Here's Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter. And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
And a wide open look for James. And another three for Cleveland.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Aldridge. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. The drive by James. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players, passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Left side, Leonard. Lots of room. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He just silently assassinates you
well said.
out on the floor.
You're right. You're so right. Shumpert dishes to Irving. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 8 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Parker kicks to Anderson. Good D by James.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
.107 left in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
There's the pick. Parker drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Parker's got 9.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Leonard, the pass to Parker. They kick it out to Green. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 7.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Cavaliers
Timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he? Like what's happening. Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Nine seconds left to play here in the half. And here is Irving from downtown. Count that one. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. You know,
And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Leonard with a screen on Irving. Off the pick. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
San Antonio calls timeout. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter. And maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Leonard attacking. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Wow.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, yes, huge. Anderson, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. James kicks to Irving, and that one's good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the foul is called. The intention. Grabbed in there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here's Leonard from 3. Offensive rebound. Green dishes to Aldridge. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for LeBron.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Spurs trail by 14. And here's Mills for 3. Leonard the pass to Green. The shot is off. Good D by Irving. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Offensive rebound. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Green inside the 3-point line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Outside Aldridge. And Anderson kicks to Mills. Three-pointer. That's good. Mills has got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Diaw comes in for Kyle Anderson. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Mozgov dishes to Fry. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Mills, that's a two-pointer. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Diaw, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shumpert against Martin. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Here's Fry, drilled from 11 feet out. Fry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The three. Mills can't hit.
Spurs foul call.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Smith checked in for Irving. Good on both. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Smith for three, and that one's good. Smith's got 8.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 16. Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov. Here's Smith. 8 points for him. For three. That's good. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court right now for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Anderson in at the small forward.
And great effort on the boards. And what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Here's Smith. Off with the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Parker drives in. Duncan can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 23. LeBron gets to Smith. Poked away. Back to James. Passes it to Smith. Trying to get open is Thompson. Smith, no luck.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Duncan gets a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And San Antonio also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Green dishes to Parker. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
That's a 2 from Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 21. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Here's Parker. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Aldridge. He kicks to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be... smarter in those exchanges.
Cleveland leading by 21. James kicks to Thompson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Parker drives in, and it's sent back by Irving. James, the pass to Smith, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number... second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
James dishes to Love. They get it back. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now it's up to 25 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Parker's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break to stop the run, and the rejection by Smith.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance. For Green, he's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 25. 1:58 left in the fourth. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James checked in for Fry. Amon Shumpert has come in for Jones. Kyrie Irving's checked in for McRae. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Mo Williams.
And, you know, guys, Manu Ginobili's relationship with Greg Popovich has been really interesting over the years. In the beginning, Pop obviously had a rigid system. Ginobili played with a lot more freestyle and freewheeling nature. The two clashed heavily early on, as one might expect.
Getting back to Ginobili and Popovich, everyone thought Popovich would break Ginobili of his reckless ways, but in fact, you know this, it was the opposite.
You know, Pop recognized he had something special in Ginobili, and it ended up changing his own philosophy, I mean, which I think speaks to the greatness of Greg Popovich. I mean, he was quoted as saying, you know, he does things, Ginobili, that win games. It taught me to watch a little bit more and not be so micromanagement-like, and not sure Pop's ever said that about anybody else.
The Cavaliers leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds.
I wish there was a buffet, as a matter of fact, right here. Steve does too, I'm sure.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Smith kicks to LeBron. Back to Smith. The three. And another three for Cleveland.
And now he's starting. To get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And it's Miller penetrating, and Ginobili wide open. He shoots, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's
that tight with this. Not a lot the defense can do.
And Cleveland can hear. Shumpert. Rebound San Antonio. Miller with the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Both free throws good for Miller. And here's Fry from the arc. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.